Have you ever wondered what makes a mammal? A mammal isn't just being warm-blooded and furry. Well, the story is so much bigger. So much more incredible than that. It's a tale of survival, innovation, and conquest that spans over 200 million years. So grab your popcorn and let's rewind the clock to a time when giants roamed the earth and our ancestors were just tiny, shadow-dwelling survivors. Our story begins in the Mesozoic era, the age of dinosaurs. Imagine a world dominated by colossal reptiles. The ground shakes with every step of a Tyrannosaurus rex, and the skies are patrolled by In this high-stakes world, our earliest mammalian relatives were not the main characters. They were small, nocturnal, and probably looked a lot like a modern-day shrew. Think about that for a second. While dinosaurs were the undisputed kings, our ancestors were scurrying through the undergrowth, hunting insects by moonlight. What was their secret to survival? Being different. They were warm-blooded or endothermic, which means they could generate their own body heat. This was a game. While cold-blooded reptiles had to bask in the sun to get going, our ancestors were active in the cool of the night. This allowed them to avoid becoming a dinner snack and carve out a niche for themselves. They also developed another key trait: fur. This wasn't just for looking good. It was a personal, portable insulator, helping them stay warm and active when temperatures dropped. They were the original night shift workers of the prehistoric world. Their senses were also finely tuned for this life in the dark. Advanced hearing allowed them to detect the faintest rustle of a beetle, and a powerful sense of smell helped them navigate and find food. They were small, but they were smart, adaptable, and incredibly resilient. They were playing the long game, waiting for their moment to shine. And that moment came dramatically and catastrophically about 66 million years ago. An asteroid, estimated to be 6 miles wide, slammed into our planet. The impact triggered a global cataclysm. Skies darkened with ash, blocking out the sun. Plants withered, and the food chain collapsed. It was an extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs and about 75% of all species on Earth. It was the end of an era, but for our small, furry ancestors, this apocalypse was an opportunity. Their small size meant they needed less food to survive. Their burrowing habits might have shielded them from the initial blast and subsequent environmental fallout, and their diet of insects and seeds was more resilient than the large plants and the dinosaurs that ate them depended on. While the giants fell, the meek inherited the earth. The world our mammalian ancestors emerged into was empty. The titans were gone, leaving behind a vast array of ecological vacancies. It was like a giant "no hiring" sign was posted across the globe, and mammals were ready to apply for every job. This period, known as the Cenozoic era, is rightly called the Age of Mammals. What followed was an explosion of diversity. a phenomenon known as adaptive variation. Mammals spread across the continents and diversified into an astonishing variety of forms. Some, like the ancestors of whales, decided the land was overrated and returned to the water. They evolved from wolf-like land creatures into the streamlined aquatic giants we know today, like the majestic blue whale, the largest animal that has ever lived. Others took to the skies. Bats became the only mammals capable of true, powered flight, developing echolocation to navigate and hunt in the dark, a sophisticated upgrade on their ancestors' nighttime adaptations. On Tegrun, things got really interesting. Herbivores grew larger and developed complex digestive systems to break down tough plant material. Think of the mighty elephants with their trunks, the graceful giraffes with their long necks, and the thundering herds of bison. And where there are herbivores, there are carnivores, saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, and giant short-faced bears evolved to become apex predators, equipped with powerful jaws, sharp claws, and keen senses to hunt the newly abundant prey. From the tiny bumblebee bat to the colossal blue whale, mammals filled every corner of the planet. But there's one more crucial mammalian innovation we need to talk about, one that truly sets us apart. How we raise our... Most mammals give birth to leave young, a process called Instead of laying eggs and leaving them to chance, the embryo develops inside the mother's body, protected and nourished via a placenta. This is a huge investment. After birth, the care continues. The name mammal itself comes from mammary glands, which produce milk. This isn't just any food. It's a perfectly tailored superfood, providing all the nutrients, hydration, and antibodies a baby needs to grow strong and healthy. This extended period of parental care allows for something incredibly important: learning. Young mammals don't just rely on instinct. They learn survival skills, social behaviors, and the lay of the land from their parents and their group. This brings us to one particular group of mammals that took this learning to a whole new level. The primates. Living in trees, they developed grasping hands, forwards-facing eyes for depth perception, and increasingly large and complex brains. They excelled at social living. And problems. And within this group, one lineage, our own, began a remarkable journey. We descended from the tree, stood up on 2 feet, and freed our hands. This allowed us to make tools, to control fire, and to develop language. Our brains grew exponentially, fueled by a rich diet and the demands of complex social cooperation. We became the ultimate generalists, able to adapt and thrive in nearly every environment on Earth. From the frozen Arctic to the scorching desert, the story of mammals is our story. It's a 200 billion year epic of resilience, innovation, and adaptation. It's a journey from a tiny shrew-like creature hiding in the shadows of dinosaurs to the incredible diversity we see today, including ourselves, a species that can look back and piece together this extraordinary tale. So next time you see a dog, a whale, a bat, or look at your own hands, remember the incredible shared history. We are all part of this grand, sprawling, furry family. We are the survivors, the innovators, the children of the Cenozoic. We are mammals. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey through time. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Let me know in the comments which group of mammals you'd like to explore next.